Look, I understand where Monaleo is coming from of like wanting unity and all that. But at the same time, it's like you asking for unity from people who have already proven that they want to see your downfall. Like, look at this whole immigration ICE thing. How many people have made comments or videos saying like, that we're going to get deported to, I don't know what, Neverland, and just was so giddy and so happy and excited to think that maybe at some point Black Americans will be deported. Like, I'm seeing other videos where people are undermining all of our accomplishments and saying, "Oh, hip hop didn't start with Black Americans. It started, I don't know, here, there, and everywhere, but it didn't start with Black Americans. Oh, all those inventions that y'all said that y'all made, y'all didn't really make those. That's a lie. You really want to unify with somebody who wants to see your downfall. That shit is completely naive and ridiculous. It'd be different if this shit was all love from Jump Street, like it was all love on both sides. Yeah, absolutely. Like, let's get together, let's like unify, and we good. But when you prove that you want to see me fall, you prove that you don't like me, you prove, oh, well, my family told me that I shouldn't fuck with y'all, that I shouldn't be talking to y'all Black Americans. We look down on y'all. Y'all don't have no culture. Y'all don't have no language. We really don't like y'all. We don't respect y'all. We want to avoid y'all. We want to come over here, and in order for us to be successful, we need to align with everybody except y'all. It's like that's who you want to unify with. Nah, I'm not with it. So you can call me divisive all you want to, but I'm not trusting nobody that's already proven that they want to see me fail. I'm not unifying with nobody that wants to erase me from history, that wants to erase my existence, or wants to see me, I don't know, go poof, bye-bye into Neverland. I'm good on that. Y'all could, Monaleo and others, like, you could align with that and get stabbed in the back, but I'm cool. I'm good.
So everybody was sending me emails, texting me, and asking me, George, when are you going to do a song? A video on that girl, Monaleo, right? And I'm hearing that she was African. I see some videos where she said that she's African Americans. I seen Tariq Nasheed making videos saying that she has Nigerian background. We know that she has a manager, Uncle Toby. He's been exposed for saying a whole bunch of weirdo, crazy stuff about Black Americans, calling us cicadas, said all kinds of wild stuff, right? And, she's latching on to Solon culture, right? So people were asking, what is Solon culture? Solon culture refers to the identity and heritage of Black Americans descending from chattel slavery in the United States. The term Solon, a combination of soul and American and autochthonous American, is not meant to include Black immigrants, but to focus on the unique experiences and traditions of those with ancestors who were enslaved and built this country. The culture celebrates a distinct history of spirituality and resilience and has gained visibility through social media movements, right? So that's like the Salon culture. So she made a rap song, and I listened to the rap song and I love it, right? She's getting at the W, man, telling them that they're not included to the barbecue. And some of you guys out there, y'all gotta help me out, because I don't really know who this young lady is. She's 24 years old. She's younger than my youngest daughter. I didn't hear her say any disparaging things about us FBAs. Now, we're going to get into what her manager said. And I think that, and if I'm wrong, you guys tell me. I think that you guys are linking her to her manager, because her manager has said some real disparaging things about us. Because some of the interviews where I seen her speaking when she was really big up in us and saying that she was a part of us. But again, I'm doing this in some part of ignorance because I don't fully know everything. But I did some research, and the things that I brought up from her was her speaking like this.
Because under the umbrella of missing and racism, we are all Black here in this country, and cops pull us over. They're not asking you, hey, are you Jamaican?
That's a fact.
Where you from?
That's a fact.
They're not asking that. You just Black. So I wanted to detail these shared experiences across the diaspora. And I know it has upset a couple of people, which I can understand to a degree, because I feel like Black Americans, we want so badly to be represented, and we want something of our own, because we feel like people have taken from our culture. And I understand that to a degree, and still do. So I understand the frustration about incorporating the other flags, but I'm just here to detail what I was trying to depict, and that was Black unity and Black community. And I'm not trying to divide the diaspora. That will never be my intentions. Unfortunately, that's just not what I'm trying to do. because I feel like racism is a fundamental issue, and they've been conditioned to this certain type of teaching in a certain type of way, subconsciously. Here's the thing with white people, and it's not that I'm saying that all white people are bad, right? You know, they be saying, I got a black best friend. My best friend is white.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. There you go.
Just taking a page out of their book. So it's not that I'm saying white people are bad, but I think
She wasn't in the video.
She wouldn't been
She
there.
was there.
She was in the back.
She had to sit in the back. She had every other video. She
was in every video.
Latino. Somebody said that to me this morning. They was like, she got a Latino best friend.
Oh my God, just because she tatted.
I promise you, somebody said that to me.
She's so misunderstood. Shout out to KT. That's my best friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's like, I feel like white people, what they need to understand is that they've been conditioned a certain type of way under this, because I feel like racism is a fundamental issue, and they've been conditioned to this certain type of teaching in a certain type of way, subconsciously. So I feel like consciously it needs to be called out and it needs to be unlearned. That's my only thing that I want to make clear. It's not that I'm saying all white people are bad. So they were mad. I didn't give a damn about that. I didn't care. And they were like, well, what if white people made a song like this? White people have done worse. Let's be clear. They've done way worse in real life. And there is a song, actually. I saw it the other day. There was a song.
Oh, the one about lynching?
Exactly. Exactly. So it's like, what the hell are we talking about?
Yeah.
What are we talking about? But yeah, I expected them to be mad, but I didn't expect for so many people in my community to be upset.
Yeah.
And then I kind of like did my homework, and I'm like, what is it that is upsetting people? And I got down to the root of it, and I'm like, all right, I see what's happening here. I can't do all this.
Right.
This is too much. All I'm gonna say is what I wanted to clearly articulate, and that was, like I said, black community, black love, black unity. And detail these, like I said, shared experiences across the diaspora that we can't control. Our grandmothers are very similar.
Yeah.
So I wanted to detail that.
Sometimes you just got to tell people it's a black thing you wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
You wouldn't get it.
Ain't for it. It don't need an explanation.
It don't need no explanation. And it should be, actually should be gate kept. I think a lot of our culture should be kept close to us, because, you know, white people, they keep whatever they want to keep close to them is kept very close to them.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that's kept away from us. And I feel like we should have the same pride and integrity about our culture. And it's not about being exclusionary. It's just showcasing a level of pride and reverence and respect for what's been put in place historically.
And see, this is the thing, right? You trying to take our Salon culture and mix it with this Pan-African stuff, right? And something I always say, when I was a kid growing up, when I was young, we was trained and taught to be Pan-African. I remember we had the shirts as a black thing. You wouldn't understand. The red, black, and green medallions around our neck, right? We was fighting the Free Mandela in South Africa, and everything was about the what it is to be black and what it is to be African. And then we found out that those African countries themselves wasn't practicing Pan-African. I found out that Nigerians didn't like Ghanaians. If you flew from Ghana to Uganda, you was a foreigner. Right? They wasn't unified. There's no this utopia, special utopia of Africa. No, it don't exist. They practice pan-culturalism. We found that out the hard way. They was coming here. They didn't give a damn about us. They came here to make a better life for themselves, say that we don't have culture, and say all these different things. So my whole thing with this young lady is, why would you be aligning yourself with a Nigerian that don't even like you? Right? Because you're still online, still talking like this.
Fred Hampton was public enemy number one. Because not only was he propping up our people, but he was letting other people know through class solidarity, we all in the same boat for real.
Exactly.
Y'all nigga letting these folk divide us.
Yeah.
You doing the right thing.
Yeah.
And the thing is
I feel like people only respect what has been developed over time.
Okay, well, we got music.
So anything that's even like the term Solon, because it's a fairly new term, they feel like this was just recently coined, just recently developed. Why should we respect it?
Because MAGA is a fairly new thing too. And you niggas around here wearing red hats and all type of dumb.
So it's like what it is that we're trying to do to promote.
Also too, like black people have to be
excellence.
above the criticism of white people. We already know y'all gonna criticize them.
I feel that.
I don't give a
I didn't give a damn how white people felt.
Right.
Candidly.
It
was my own.
It be me too though.
It was
like
my
when my
community
folks
that I
be
felt.
like, damn, I'm doing this.
That was the only
But get
thing that
what?
made me feel
We
like
gonna-
I needed to learn.
We're gonna have to get through their fears too though. They scared to be black in public. They like being black online. You being a little too nigga out. It's too loud.
Yeah.
Cause that is what got us continue to perpetuate these same systems that oppress us. It's the fear. We don't want to push down. We don't want to rock the boat. Because it's cool to be black online when ain't nobody saying nothing. And when
But
we
as
in
soon
the
as
echo
somebody
chamber,
started-
we in that echo chamber, everybody agreeing with us. When we shake that mo
In a real way.
in a real way, now it's like, oh, whoa, maybe we
Hold
doing
on.
too much.
She doing too much.
Nah, you doing just enough. If not, you doing more
I received that.
type shit.
See, when I hear her talk and I hear these younger people talk, a lot of times we say we got to get the youth to talk and have conversations. But what happens is a lot of our people are not educated in our story. They don't understand how to apply the foundational Black American story. They don't. So now when you hear them talk, they talk like this. And they all out of place and out of whack. We have a history of fighting for everybody else and everybody else benefiting from what we fought for. I had a conversation with an African that I'm cool with. We had a conversation and it got heated for a minute, but this is somebody that I got love for, right? And I know that they got love for us. I've been around this person for 22 years, right? But they just ignorant to some of our culture and story. And she said that she didn't really believe that we had a culture. And I had to explain some things to her, right? And when I explained them to her, she said, well, I never thought about it like that, because her idea of what culture is not centered around our idea of what culture is. She wasn't saying it in malice or because she hangs around nothing but Black Americans, right? But I think certain conversations needed to be had. And we had those conversations, right? This is a friend of mine that I work out with that's in the gym with us. But I'm saying all that to say that a lot of people don't know our stories or contributions. A lot of foundational Black Americans don't know our stories or our contributions, right? So now when they're talking, they don't know how to properly apply things. We're not the same, right? When groups come here, we don't have to conform to them and because they believe we don't have no culture and we're just wrong. No. If their culture was so intact and so strong, why are they here amongst us anyway, benefiting from what my grandparents fought for? Going to our HBCUs and trying to be up under us. The mere fact that you can come here and get with a white woman is based off of the freedoms my grandparents and great grandparents fought for, not yours. Your people didn't do it. But then you come here and say that we don't have a culture, we don't have a story, and then you, young lady, you want us to unify under Pan-Africanism with these people that don't practice Pan-Africanism. It doesn't make any sense. It's backwards. And you need to do more studying about who we are and what our culture actually is. So that way you can teach people how to treat you. Because these other groups come here and they don't respect us. The minute they believe you don't have a culture, they have no respect for you. None. They have no respect for your accomplishments or why they even here in America in the first place. So these are the things that we got to understand. But Tariq Nasheed, he spoke on this, right? Because she has a manager that says some very disparaging things about Black Americans. Very disparaging things. Check this out.
That's why delineation is very important. And this is why, ladies and gentlemen, they understand that the delineation movement and the Renaissance is in full steam. And the dominant society, they are doing their damnedest to send in operatives paid to undermine the grassroots movement right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's what that Monaleo thing was about. That Monaleo thing with the female rapper doing the Sexy Solon song, that was something from the top, masquerading as a grassroots endeavor. It wasn't grassroots. That's why when she went out here doing interviews, she started kind of crapping on the grassroots. And again, people were questioning the weirdos that she had in her video, like that Conscious Lee dude. When they saw that weird dude in the video who's known as a Democrat shield, that raised everybody's antennas, and rightfully so. Now, Monaleo tried to use lineage-based advocacy to kind of pan-Africanize everything. We all need to be together. We don't need to be disunity. We all need unity. That's what we need. We all need unity. Well, here's the thing. We start pulling up her manager's tweets. Her manager, dude named Uncle Toby, he's a Nigerian dude. So we start pulling up his tweets. And this dude, let me show y'all, because we talked about this the other day. This is her manager, and I think he made his page private. Her manager, Uncle Toby. Oh no, where we at? Okay, where we at? Hold on. There we go. All right, y'all bear with me for a second. So this is Uncle Toby's tweets. This is her Nigerian manager out there in Texas. So he got a whole bunch of tweets going back over a decade and a half. Back to Akadas. Let's not turn this into Igbo versus Yoruba. We're on the same team. It's the Akadas we don't like, remember? Oh boy, just everything was Akada. Akadas do things the hard way. So this dude just has so many tweets referring to us as Akadas. And also he had a bunch of tweets praising white women. Oh, I love me some white women. Oh, white girls this. Oh, I love white girls. It was very, very interesting. And hold on, there's some more. Let me pull up some more. Because he said a whole bunch of stuff. Hold on, let me show y'all some of the stuff this man was saying. This is Monaleo's manager. She's running around here talking about unity. So we start pulling up all the old tweets of this guy. I only let a white tattoo artist touch my skin with a needle. Is he white? I don't want no N-words to do my graphic stuff. This is how they talk about us. He's talking about the foundationals like trash. And some more tweets. White girls do it right. Ooh, white girls, yes. Love eyes. White women, yes. I mean, good Lord. I need to get back on my white girls. Ooh, white girls. Damn, I need to get back on the white girls. I need my drugs. My girls like my drugs. White. I'd rather surround myself with white people and Africans. Look how far these tweets are going back, family. And then people wonder why we delineate from this. People wonder why we delineate from this. You understand? Talking crazy. Also, there's another artist on the label. He manages another artist. I think this artist is his cousin. The artist, hold on, let me pull up his tweets. He's a fellow Nigerian. All right. This artist, hold on, where is he? Is called Maxo Cream. All right. Let's show y'all this. This is Maxo Cream. All right. This is Maxo. Let's look at what Maxo said. Maxo sounds the same way. We pulled up his old tweets. I hope I never have kids with a bopping Akata bitch. I'll be disowned. F you dumbass black bitches. I'm going back to African women. Akata killer. Another tweet, Akata killer. He has a whole bunch of Akata killer tweets. Got to be my African side that keeps me going to school. My Akata side be saying F this shit. Akata females are so L. On some Akata shit. African gang. So this man talking about Akata killer? Okay. These are Monaleo's people. This is her people. This is her crew. You think she didn't know how these people thought? And you running around reprimanding us talking about unity? We need to be unified? Dude. Oh, boy. Now, family. Now, we done pulled these tweets up, and boy, they've been copping pleas. They've been trying to delete their tweets. Oh, me, no Akata. It's a lot. I can show y'all more, but y'all get the gist. I mean, it's a whole bunch. It's way more than that, but I don't know. Okay, y'all kind of get the picture. I can just show you just years of calling us Akatas, just sitting up online, denigrating us for no reason whatsoever.
I want to say this because I've seen videos where she's saying that she's African American from Texas, right? Born in Texas, 24 years old. I think that we got to do a better job in educating the youth, man, coming up under us when they open their mouth and speak, because the youth have the internet and microphones now. And in a perfect world, do I wish that all blacks can unify? Absolutely. I wish we could. I wish we could be unified with Africa. I wish we could be unified with the Caribbean and everything. But I don't think the onus is on us, because when you look at history, you have Farrakhan. Farrakhan is beloved here by foundational black Americans. He's not a foundational black American. We've always opened up our door and allowed other groups to come in amongst us and even become a leader. If we saw that you was 10 toes down and for the people, and you was coming to add on what we was already establishing, we love you. Marcus Garvey came in. Black Power, Stokely Carmichael, he was from Trinidad. They can come here and become leaders amongst our group. But can we go to your country and do that without judgment? No. You have constantly shown, right? Now, during the time of pan-Africanism, when you had blacks fleeing America because of tyranny, some of us went into places like Tanzania and Zimbabwe. They took us in. I will say that during the time of pan-Africanism. But those days are long gone. They don't practice that. I'm not going to sit here and lie to my people and act like we should be unified with a group of people that don't like us. They got all kinds of names for us. So what we have to do is, how can we learn from young women like Monaleo? That means that a lot of our young people are not educated in our story. They don't know our inventions. They don't know our contributions because it's not taught. And we got to get out there and let people know, don't you dare come here and say we don't have a culture. Our culture and resiliency is the reason why you in America in the first place trying to make a better life, because you looked over the hill and saw us doing it first. Everything that you're doing in this country, we did first. We was the first lawyers, the first doctors, the first dentists, the first everything, the first congressmen and senators, and we was the first everything in here, so that way we walk so y'all can swim. But then you come here and say that how we don't have a culture if we did all those things for you to even bring your culture here in the first place. So why would we want to be unified with a group of people that's operating in ignorance? Now, is that all everybody know? Because everybody that's an immigrant ain't a tether. We're talking about the ones that tether on to us while running over to the W folks, the dominant society, thinking that they're better and talking down on us, talking about our reparations. So no, we don't want to unify. And then you come, young lady, right? Because I'm not going to dish you, but you come, young lady, with a Nigerian manager that said all these disparaging things about us. You mean to tell me you're talking about unifying under pan-Africanism and you didn't see this? You didn't see this? This is crazy. No, this is totally unacceptable, right? But I know I'm late to the party because, I was seeing this from a distance, but I really didn't know, because like I told you guys in my videos, I'm not really getting into the argument between FBA and these other people. I'm on FBA business. I'm out here building my Urban Nerds platform for the inner city youth here in Philadelphia, doing what I got to do. I ain't got time to be arguing with immigrants. I'm on a front line here in Black Philadelphia on the ground building for my people. I did that 6-7 years ago. I don't want to argue with no immigrants. Man, if you're down, you're down. If you're not, get from around. Get away from me. So I really seen this, but I really wasn't really trying to get into it. Grown man, I'm 50-year-old grown man. I'm not arguing with them people if they come here talking trash and don't want to be a part of us. I let the younger people on YouTube do it. Y'all go ahead and get at them. Y'all need some information from the OG, I got it. But I ain't arguing with them. But I had to do this because too many people was calling me, telling me that I need to speak on this situation. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this, man. If y'all made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. Remember, I love y'all. Until next time, peace.